Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, uh, 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 all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the I.S.U.P.K like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the I.S.U.P.K. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
With the Sunday class starting a little bit late, waiting for the brothers to, finish their affliction at Hebrew Academy, getting brought through that fire, that silver to be refined as gold, like Zechariah say. That's right. Anyway, today we was gonna get into uh, something that has to do with integrity, something that has to do with with really being selfless and having no respect of persons. Having no respect of not being a respecter of persons is really an aspect of brotherhood. Understand what I'm saying? Take somebody to counsel. If y'all can't come to an agreement between yourselves, is really a form of brotherhood. A lot of us don't have to learn that the hard way. That coming to an agreement, or rather getting counsel for a problem between you and another brother or another sister between sister, is needed in order to keep order, in order to keep everything. So I was gonna get into a story that's in Judges. Somebody get Judges 19 for me. I was gonna get into a story that kind of talks about this, as well as other things. Who is familiar with the story of Lot and Sodom and Gomorrah? Yeah. Go on.
I'm familiar with the fact that Lot slept with his daughters.
All right.
And because I think he was drunk or something. I believe he got drunk or something, if I'm not mistaken. And the daughters was going in there, and they was it Con, sir.
But who is familiar with the fate of give me 1 second. I done lost my who is familiar, Salakia? Who is familiar with the story of Sodom and Gomorrah? We ain't gonna get to that yet. Who is familiar with the story of Sodom and Gomorrah? What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? Go ahead.
Shalaki, sir. Angels came through and tore that place up.
Why did they do that?
Because there was a lot of homosexuality and sin going on.
But what happened exactly?
So basically, the angels came down.
What is his mic on?
Just came to the city, tried to get at the angels.
Uh-huh.
And so Angels went too much playing that. They told Lot to get up out of there with his wife. His wife turned around, got turned into a pillar of salt.
Right. So Sodom and Gomorrah was really kind of like what we would call a heathen city, kind of like same thing that was going on in Rome, Greece, just sex with no boundaries, sex with no discretion, sex like the same way like like Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed the same way that Pompeii was destroyed, if anybody is familiar with that. So in Judges chapter 19, we have a similar story. Who's familiar with that story?
Can you hear me? It's a gruesome story.
Start reading it.
From the top,
Come.
Judges 19:1.
Right. Just so we can get a premise of what was going on.
Come on, sir. Book of Judges chapter 19, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days when there was no king in Israel that there was a certain Levite on the side of Mount Ephraim, who took to him a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah.
Go. Yeah.
And his concubine played the whore against him, and went away from him unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and was there 4 whole months.
So you have a Levite man chasing after his whore wife. So what was his first mistake here? Go ahead.
Making a whore his wife?
No, his wife made a whore of herself.
Okay, well, taking in a whore as a wife.
Yeah, chasing a whore.
Chasing a whore.
And many of us brothers have that problem today. I don't know if any of you are friends with me, but I posted a meme that should deter any brother from taking a female back that has slept around on him. So keep going. Skip down to well, shit. In the gist of the story, shit. I want you to go down to where he finally left. So the gist of the story is he goes, she runs away to her father or whatever because he probably done beat her up, called her all, like all types of names and everything like that. Called her hoe, called her worthless, everything like that. So he chases her. He chases her into the land of where her father resides. Understand? So start at
It's a lot because it's a lot of in between to that point.
I bring it out.
Just the story?
Bring out
The scripture?
Right.
Well, you want me to just go ahead and summarize until we get to that point? No sweat, sir. Salakia. So basically, the husband goes to the father, and the father's happy that he came because he want her out the house.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the father's like making dinners and saying, "Can you just chill for a while? Can you chill?" So for like a period of 3 or 4 days, he's like, "Just chill and stay here." So eventually, the Levite is like, "Nah, man, we gotta go. We gotta leave."
Mm-hmm.
So then he leave with the woman, and then he leaves out and he goes into another city.
Okay, stop right there. Now that's what I want you to pick up at. Right.
So verse 10, but the man would not tarry that night, and he rose up and departed and came over against Jebus, which is Jerusalem. And there was with him 2 asses saddled. His concubine also was with him. And when they were by Jebus, the day was far spent, and the servant said unto his master, "Come, I pray thee, and let us turn into this city of the Jebusites and lodge in it."
So the Jebusites are Hamites, descendants of Canaan. Shoot, everybody know we took the land from the Canaanites, so they probably still resided somewhere near. So his male servant was telling him, "Bro, we tired, bro. let's go to the city of the Jebusites and chill. But like he was like, hell no, I want to go to a land where my brother's at, because there you would expect safety among people that share the same laws as you. You would think that if you go to a heathen city, that you know what I'm saying,
You don't know what to
shit, you might
expect.
have to be in a house with some pork. You might see some homosexual sex or something like that. You might see something that's gonna vex you that you shouldn't be around, especially as a Levite, as someone who was blessed with the priesthood. But keep going. So what happened?
Sir, verse 14. And they passed on and went on their way, and the sun went down upon them when they were by Gibeah, which belongs to Benjamin.
So they came to a Benjamite city. So they kept walking till they came to a Benjamite city. But what happened in this city? Let's go to keep going. 15. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, come.
Come. And they turned aside thither to go in and to lodge in Gibeah. And when he went in, he sat down in a street of the city, for there was no man that took them into his house to lodging.
So they walking through the streets, and it's Israelite custom to take in a traveler, take in a brother. It's Israelite custom to even leave to not reap all of your harvest, so that somebody who is traveling or sojourning among you will have something to eat. So he looking for somewhere to stay at, and he's in a predominantly Benjamite city with nothing but Jamaicans in it, or at this time just Benjamites in it. So he's walking down through the city, while nobody take him in. He like, damn. Keep going on.
Sir. And behold, there came an old man from his work out of the field at even, which was also of Mount Ephraim, and he sojourned in Gibeah. But the men of the place were Benjamites. Verse 17. And when he had lifted up his eyes, he saw a wayfaring man in the street of the city. And the old man said, Whither goest thou? And whence comest thou? Verse 18.
So he asking him, like, how you get here, when you get here, where you come from. Understand what I'm saying? So at this point, who thinks they know why no one opened up a door for this Levite, for this priest? I know you, sister.
Probably because they could sense that she was a whore.
Damn.
She had a whore with them.
Or maybe she came through the city
already.
already. Well, we
already
finna
know
see. Shit. Well, we finna see. Keep going out.
Come, sir. Verse 18. And he said unto him, We are passing from Bethlehem, Judah, toward the side of Mount Ephraim. From thence am I. And I went to Bethlehem, Judah, but I am now going to the house of the Lord, and there is no man that receives me to his house.
So he said he trying to make it back to the temple, but he just trying to find somewhere to sleep tonight. But ain't nobody trying to let him stay there, bro. So he kind of inquiring, like, what's going on with this city? Like, what's up with Benjamin? Understand what I'm saying? Keep going out.
Come, sir. Verse 19. Yet there is both straw and provender for our asses, and there is bread and wine also for me, and for thy handmaid, and for the young man which is thy servant. There is no lack of anything.
Keep going.
And the old man said, Peace be with thee. Howsoever, let all thy wants lie upon me, only lodge not in the street.
So at this time, the Levite was getting ready to just go ahead and sleep in the streets. Because at least I'm in an Israelite city, and I ain't got to worry about nobody at least robbing me or coming to come kill me and shit like that, because we do have laws that we are a decent people. Then so one man comes and he's like, let all thy wants be upon me. Like, let me serve you for the night. We're going to come to my house. We're going to have a good time. Whatever you need, I got it for you. Understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come, sir.
So he brought him into his house and gave provender unto the asses, and they washed their feet and did eat and drink. Now as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, certain sons of Belial, beset the house round about.
Stop, Salakias. That word Belial, can anybody tell me what that means? Look that up for me. Go ahead. Like you got it.
Salaki, so that was the name of a man who was very, like, real wicked.
Almost. It's really not a man's name. It's really, yeah. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Mike, please. Go ahead. Yeah.
Like this is the Google dictionary definition of Belial. 1. A biblical name of the devil or one of the fiends. 2. One of the fallen angels in Milton's Paradise Lost.
So really, it's just talking about, in the Strongs, it's talking about some perverted, evil niggas came. Understand what I'm saying? While they inside getting, man, bro, while they inside Salakia, y'all. While they were inside making merry, getting drunk, having a good time, then some men came. So at this point, keep going.
Concert. Certain sons of Belial beset the house round about and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him.
So they surrounded this man's house, and they're beating on this man's door. Man, how do you mute this shit? Hey, somebody do something. So they are surrounding his house, and they beating on his door, and they are asking him, and they're asking the master of the house to bring the nigga outside so they can know him. Who knows what they mean by so we can know him? Shit. Are they talking about? Can we just talk to him so we can see who he is? Like, he might be a cool brother. We done heard about him. So what they talking about?
They trying to
Just
sleep with that man.
Sleep with him?
Yeah,
Like
kinda,
how? Like what they trying to do? They are trying to know him. By knowing, that means that they are trying to feel what this man got to offer. They want to know. They want to know this man. So what does this story sound exactly like?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
This story sounds exactly like Sodom and Gomorrah, but what type of city is it in? This is in.
It's the Israelite city, sir.
It is in an Israelite city that this is going on. And this brother cannot believe it. This brother walked past another city that he probably wouldn't even have to deal with this because everybody doing it to each other already. So why would they want him? But he come to a city where he thinking that he could get refuge and everything like that, have a good time, a clean time, eat some clean food, sleep on some clean, Salakia, sleep on some clean sheets with some clean people. But he inside this house with his horse rib, who he has taken and chased and ended up in this goddamn predicament. Now, if he never would have chased this hoe, then he never would have ended up being surrounded by a whole bunch of perverts, right? Right. If he never would have chased this hoe, he never would have ended up in between a rock and a literal hard places. This is disgusting. Then he never would have ended up here if he never would have chased this hoe.
Concert.
Understand what I'm saying? So keep going.
Concert, verse 23. And the man, the master of the house, went out unto them, and said unto them, Nay, my brethren, nay, I pray you do not so wickedly. Seeing that this man is coming to my house, do not this folly.
Man, he's saying that, man, please, y'all, please, don't do this today. So maybe the reason why no one was letting this man in his house was because they knew that it was a group of homosexuals going around raping new niggas that come to the city. And they didn't want to deal with that. They didn't want to deal with that. Neither did they do what? They didn't want to deal with it, but they know about it. Man, this ain't the first time. Ain't no group of niggas just gonna up and just be like, hey, man, let's go have sex with a nigga today. Right? So obviously this been going on. So they didn't do what? Go.
Oh, Salaki, sir. They didn't put them. They didn't stop it.
Right. And they did what? They didn't say nothing. They did not say anything. So this city had a problem with a homosexual gang that was raping people. They probably was named the S&G Bandits, the sons of Sodom and Gomorrah. Understand what I'm saying? Bro, marauding around and terrorizing this city. When the people didn't open their doors, it probably wasn't because of their lack of brotherhood. It probably was because they wanted him to go ahead and get out the city and go somewhere else. I would say that.
That's heavy.
I would say that if they would have said something. If they would have reported it. I could say that, but I can't speak up for their brotherhood if they have a problem with homosexual marauders going on. See, you see what I'm saying? You have to be blameless. When something happens, when you see something, say something. Understand what I'm saying? Or this problem will snowball. It go from a little ball, and as you descend into sin and shit like that, it becomes a large problem. Keep going up.
Sir. Verse 24. Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and his concubine. Them I will bring out now, and humble ye them, and do with them what seemeth good unto you. But unto this man do not so a vile a thing.
So they begging, they even offering up. He started even offering up his whorish wife, who he went to great lengths to recover, just so they wouldn't commit an abomination on Israelite soil. Go ahead, though.
Salaki, in the scripture says, because this is the old man talking who housed them.
Right.
He offered his daughter,
right,
and then he said the concubine is here too.
Yeah, right.
So he was offering them 2 women.
Right. He's offering his own daughter up just so he won't have to, just so his brother wouldn't have to suffer being sodomized in front of his house. Bro, that's something to live with, bro. You gotta, shit, you pretty much want to die after that. So he offering up his daughter and the other man's wife. So what happened after that?
Verse 25. But the men would not hearken to him. So the man took his concubine and brought her forth unto them. And they knew her and abused her all the night until the morning.
So he said that the men were trying to listen to him until they saw his concubine, she was probably beautiful, which is why he was chasing her down in the first place. Especially being a Levite, never trust a big button to smile. Bro, that girl is poison. Bro, you went after her. You chased her down from city to city. Her old man, he wanted you to stay. Man, look. Her old man wanted you to stay so many nights. You like, damn, man, I'm trying to get back. You go through all of this for her. For somebody who shamed you and shamed themselves at the same time.
Salakia, sir, but this also proves that, you know what I'm saying, like when brothers be doing trains, that they're homosexuals.
Oh. Give that brother a hand. Shit, if you sitting up looking at another's man, listen, man. If you get naked in front of other men for whatever reason, voluntarily, chances are you a homosexual.
Come on, sir.
Chances are you a homosexual and probably just don't know it like that. Understand what I'm saying?
Come on, sir.
Might want to think about that, because especially if you can still perform while another man is looking at you, or you are looking at another man's genitalia. But let's move on from that shit.
Kind of sir. Right. Salakia. And brought her forth unto them, and they knew her and abused her all the night until the morning.
So they raped her all night long. She was so beautiful that the homosexuals didn't even want the man no more. That they just had her all night long until what happened?
And when the day began to spring, they let her go. Verse 26. Then came the woman in the dawning of the day and fell down at the door of the man's house where her Lord was, till it was light.
Right, till it was light. So far, what laws have been first off, not getting counsel and not going to your brother, like Matthew 18:15 says, is a transgression of the law. What law is that in Leviticus? Does anybody know? Go ahead.
I think I might be wrong. Is this Leviticus 19:17?
You goddamn right, man. Get that brother a hand. Are you a Levite, brother? Oh, you just Judah, but shit, he just know the law. He just know how to govern his family. Understand what I'm saying? Read Leviticus 19:17. Somebody else who not reading that story.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Thou shalt in any wise tell a nigga when he is being either offensive to you or he is breaking the law. In any wise. And what?
Rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
And do not tolerate sin from him. That word suffers means do not tolerate sin from him. So rebuke shit when you see wrong shit. Otherwise, you end up like a Gabia with a raging, marauding homosexual, well, just a pervert, because they having sex with women too. They just want to rape somebody against their will. That's all they want to do. Keep going. I think it's going into 20 now. Let's skip down to so at this point we got the dead whore wife that he had to go ahead and get rid of anyway.
So like they didn't know she was dead yet.
Well, you said that she. I read it.
Come
go ahead and read it.
And her Lord rose up in the morning and opened the doors of the house and went out to go his way. And behold, the woman his concubine was fallen down at the door of the house, and her hands were upon the threshold. And he said unto her, Up, and let us be going. But none answered. Then the man took her up upon his ass, and the man rose up and got him unto his place.
So he put her on the donkey. He was telling her, baby, get up, shaking her. Girl, get up, come on, stop playing. She dead. So he put her on a pack mule, and he left her on up out of there. So he left on up out of there. It is funny because he stayed all them days at her father's house, and he went that far to go get her and embarrass himself in front of his brethren, especially by being a Levite, by going back to re-secure his relationship with a whore. And then you are furthermore embarrassed because if you could have overcame those men and killed those men, you would have, but you had to lose her anyway. So you have to hear her be raptured and raped all night long, and he had to love her because he went to great lengths, shaming himself, shaming his brothers, shaming everybody. The whole priesthood really because shit, you a Levite and you trying to go back to the house of the Lord. So you finna bring this hoe back to the temple? Think about that, brothers, before you take back a hoe. Trust me, because I used to love hoes. I used to love me some hoes. And Captain Kahan and Captain Yatazak taught me the hard way with hard brotherhood. And I love them brothers for that. Give them a hand, bro. Because outside of y'all could have been somewhere in the same position right now. If it wasn't shit, you never know where you're going to be, sister. You never know. Bro, because I can put you in some positions, bro. These chasing after a whore can put you in a position. Because if she's a whore, then you're not the only man that's dealing with her. Some other brother gonna think that is his woman. And an emotional nigga will kill your ass. Salakia. Keep going. So now she's dead. He done put her back up on a mule and everything like that. Man, you done went so far. When he get back to the temple, they gonna be like, damn. So you got so mad at this bitch, you went to go kill him? He gonna be like, nah, man, I was in the city and you know what I'm saying, they was trying to rape her, but keep going, man. keep.
Sir, verse 29. And when he was coming to his house, he took a knife and laid hold on his concubine and divided her, together with her bones, into 12 pieces, and sent her into all the coast of Israel. Yes.
You got a question?
You know what? I'm gonna wait until the brother finishes scripture.
Yeah, that's pretty gruesome, ain't it? Yeah, keep.
Sir, verse 30. And it was so that all that saw it said, there was no such deed done nor seen from the day that the children of Israel came up out of the land of Egypt unto this day. Consider of it, take advice, and speak your minds.
Man, just to put it simple, the brother cut her into pieces and sent her out to all of the leaders of all of the 12 tribes and say, bro, we ain't never went through no BS like this before. What is this? Since we came out of Egypt, is really, since we have been a real nation under the Most High, nigga, ain't nothing ever happened like this on our soil. Nigga, you know what happened to me last night? Keep going, go on.
If I may, sir, like, wow, this story right here, I'm gonna tell you something. It's amazing, but it's so spiritual. I got a question though. Could we chop up a dead body like that?
I'm not gonna get into that. I have to get with.
Okay, because I was wondering because you know this is a priest.
Yeah.
He's a priest, correct?
Right.
So
right, but if you look at priests have to put a lot of people to death.
That's true. But can you like okay, my thing is this.
Levite priest? Nigga.
And Salaki out along priests or butchers.
So it's nothing to him. Entrails, sinew, the sound of the meat being sliced, it's nothing to him. See, we talking about more primitive times than now. See, we talking about before Christ came back and was like, look, man, some shit we gotta let slide and build up this brotherhood. Because especially if we were to handle shit how they used to handle it back then, nigga, it wouldn't be nobody in the UPK right now, nigga, because niggas would have never made it out the Christian church because, bro, so if Christ would have never came and said that, nigga, Israel would be no more. Bro, the Christian church has had shit, everybody wasn't in the Christian church, but to the people who were, and even you on the outside, that shit had you as some perverse individuals.
Kind of one concert.
Go ahead.
Real quick, sir. Real quick. Okay, so basically, all right, let me get back to the story. All right, so do you think, like, I mean, do the scriptures say the reason for why he did that?
No, this was just like
It's the reason why he did it. Because he was sending a message, and he like Otto was saying.
Bring it out.
He was a Levite. He already embarrassed. His reputation is gone. So he had to do something extreme and drastic to where it hit, because you, like how RDR said, nobody was dealing with that situation in that city. And nobody in the city, the leaders, the gates were languishing. The leaders in that city weren't doing nothing.
Right.
So he knew that for this to get dealt with, it had to come from other neighboring tribes who would stand for that. And what kind of message are you going to send to them that'll bring a reaction like this?
Right.
Like,
He had to put some type of, he had to put some type of shock effect to it.
So basically, he went and he did that so they could go to that city and handle up.
We finna get to that.
Okay, let's finish then.
Shit, we finna get to that now. Hey, also hopping out, but were the psychopathic tendencies from chopping her up or chasing this hoe?
Both.
Both. So y'all think that the chopping up just came from him being, you know what I'm talking about, kind of angry with it anyway? Like, man.
So like I said, if I may,
You know what I'm saying?
hold on. If I could, because the sister, like, nah, I ain't gonna let that, because I used to chase hoes too. I ain't no psychopath. So like it, you know, yeah. Hey, that's how I be in the word, right? I'm a new man. So, you know, I wouldn't say that chasing after him is like psychopathic. Now, depending on who you are and what you chase, like, it depends, right? Because if you, like, literally out here being a predator, you know what I'm saying, chasing it, like for example, I be watching, what's that, like, Criminal Minds and all the other, what's that, that Law and Order, SVU and stuff, where they, like, prey on whores, like, prostitutes and stuff, and they really be chasing after real prostitutes, trying to catch them in the back alley so that those are psychopaths, like, those, right. Well, so that's going into a different element. It's levels.
Wait.
It's levels.
Wait. By being psychopathic, I mean, top of our last one.
So 2 months ago, an Instagram model named Mercedes Moore was killed in her apartment by one of her followers. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say, I don't know, I mean, we can say that I don't know what her personal life was, but what she put out on Instagram, you could call it whorish, right? So she had a follower who chased her down. He was so obsessed with her, he left from Florida and came to Houston, broke into her apartment, choked her to death, then he stabbed himself in his own neck.
Damn.
So what I'm saying is, we can say that there's levels, but it's a demon. Chasing a hoe means you have a demon on you.
Right.
A demon's job is to destroy you.
Exactly.
So it can be considered psychopathic.
Bro, get that brother a hand. Throw water.
And Salaki, if I could, sir, just to be transparent,
Go ahead.
I had a wife that stepped out on me. And I went to pursue her to take her out and the dude that she messed with, because I didn't know the law that if she violated that I could just leave her alone. Because I was a Christian, I felt like we were married forever. And she broke covenant, so I was gonna be on some Samson stuff and burn the field down.
Right.
And I pursued after them. Never mind, Salakia. But I sought to take both their lives. So that was psychopathic. So what I'm saying is, when you chase hoes and you pursue after hoes, you're losing a level of reality.
Right. And hold on.
Just being keeping it 1,000.
And shit, I'm finna get to you, sister. also it will drive you further and further to that point, because just like Captain Kahan told me, every time when you take that sister back, she loses respect for you.
That's right.
So, in you trying to be a man, and it's some things that you will not tolerate, she will not give a damn, because she will know that your crazy ass and shit, and you saying it, I think that I don't have the right idea about you. You know what I'm saying? But all along, but that taking a woman back after she has went to another man, and somebody get Jeremiah shoot y'all know what Jeremiah 3:1 for me, just since we on the topic, and you keep taking her back, that's creating an increasingly toxic situation to where someone is going to end up getting hurt. Just like this happened, we don't even know if this the first time that they done went through this, because it seemed like her old man knew him and that they done went through this, because like he was like, nah man, stay and chill, man, you know, man, I'll be getting to see you, you know what I'm saying, for that long. Stay another night. So it's just not like some dude that he don't know, so she done probably did that a number of times. And that's what happens, a vicious circle. Sister, what you got?
I agree as far as it being a demon, but I don't think it made him crazy. I think it just made a crime of passion. Again, you went through so much to get this woman back, and then she ended up dead, and you done lost your mind for a quick little moment, and you shot her. Same thing with that Mercedes thing. The man was putting money into her. You know what I'm saying? He was really falling in love with this woman. She was telling him one thing. I mean, he kind of knew, but so he was spending money on her, and she was ready to cut him off. But by this time, I'm in love with you. I spent bread on you.
Right.
Hey, I'm coming to get you.
A crime of passion can be also categorized as what? That crime of passion is that demon he finally done found his way in to go ahead and destroy you.
Right.
And when you have committed to your own self-destruction, then he gonna leave you. Then you gonna get that moment of clarity, like, why? What the did I just do? And then it's too late, dummy. Listen to the priest and the prophets of the UPK. Conga boy.
That's lucky, sir. I just want to touch on real quick, you know, how we was talking about psychopath. And it says, what is a psychopath? It says the term psychopath is used to describe someone who is callous, unemotional, and morally depraved. So depraved, you know what I'm saying, means morally corrupt or wicked.
Damn, corrupted.
Right. So a nigga out here chasing hoes could be considered morally corrupt or morally wicked. So a nigga out here chasing hoes could be considered a psychopath, sir.
Right. Right. Insecurity, fear. Corral, come on with it.
Sir, one more thing real quick before you go into it. I'm going to just say this, man. Not even only that, though. Like you said earlier, though. Think about this, man. This man was a priest. You hear me? And even not that. You held yourself as a real nigga. You held yourself with so much morals, right? Now, you losing all the integrity, like you brought in the beginning of the class, you're going to touch on. You're messing up your integrity, your morality. Because you know why? This woman done hit little tricks in the bedroom for you. And guess what? What we say down south? Yeah. Hold on. Can I say it real quick? Let me think real quick. Hold on. Let's find a professional word for it. When you with JJ Wills.
Damn.
How about that?
Coochie Will.
Goddamn right. Because it's so sad because, like you say, it make you an emotional nigga. It make you an emotional man. And guess what? When you become emotional, guess what you start doing? You start doing stuff you ain't never did before. You start riding around the city. She said she goes to the dollar store. She been gone no longer than 10 minutes. Now you in your goddamn car searching for. Listen, you know what I say? Hey,
she done turned you into a bitch, huh?
Goddamn right. Now check this out.
To her bitch.
You heard me? Now check this out, though. And this is what I say. You gonna be chasing them in the daylight with a flashlight. Right.
Now come
impression of what y'all meant by chasing hoes. Like,
I need no. I don't mean flirting with women and being philanderous with women. I mean a woman that is your real. But I know what you meant. I know what context you was using.
Right, because I was finna go into the definition. Okay, like, because I know. Okay, this is going by.
No, I'm talking about chasing a woman that has committed whoredoms against you.
I got you. So you basically looking to do some harm to her, or whatever, right?
Right.
Or like, so now just
Right,
doing.
so calm down.
Yeah, this is no sweat. That's a psychopath, no sweat. But like, so what I wanted to do, right? Because like I said, I actually was, doing some research on it. I don't know too much, but I know based on the shows, like this is accurate information that these shows give out, right?
Right.
On a psychopath, I'm just gonna read the definition, right?
Go ahead.
It says a person suffering from chronic mental disorder with abnormal or violent social behavior. So now, the reason why I say a psychopath, right? When you get diagnosed as a psychopath, you can't really fit into society. Like, you don't fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something wrong with you mentally, a chronic mental illness where we would, like, none of us in here are really psychopaths, no matter what we've done in our past, because we wouldn't be able to coexist with each other in society. Now, there's a such thing as having psychopathic tendencies, like where, like a crime of passion, where you in love with this woman and for a brief moment, you can really, like, snap and do stupid things without thinking. That is a demon. But when I hear y'all say a psychopath, like, this person can't coexist with normal. Like, it's not normal. Now, it seemed like they would fit in because they be charming. And
I think people were using that term a little
loosely.
Right. But at the same time, it may start off little, nigga, but that snowball is a bitch. But Y'all, you had something? Okay, for what? Let's get back to this story, man. Because let's get back to what happens. Let's get back to what happens when you defy the laws of the Most High. And just to get back on track with what I was saying was that not going to council, not reporting what you see, if it's against the law, statutes, and commandments, like how Leviticus commands us to not suffer sin upon our brother, not tolerate sin that comes from them, and to rebuke them when you see it. Let's see what happens. So he chopped her up into pieces, sent it to all of the capital cities of the 12 tribes of Israel. He sent some to Benjamin. See, this was just one Benjamite city.
Right.
This was just one Benjamite city of Gibeah. This was just one Benjamite city, so he sent it to Benjamin. He sent it to Asher. He sent it to Naphtali. He sent it to Ephraim. He sent it to Judah, Issachar, Levi, all of them. So keep going.
Carnival Concert, chapter 20, verse 1. Then all the children of Israel went out, and the congregation was gathered together as one man, from Dan even to Beersheba, with the land of Gilead unto the Lord in Mizpah. And the chief of all the people, even of all the tribes of Israel, presented themselves in the assembly of the people of God, 400,000 footmen that drew sword. Now the children of Benjamin heard that the children of Israel were gone up to Mizpah. Then said the children of Israel, tell us, how was this wickedness?
Man, so at this point, they mad after reading this brother's letter. And you can tell why they mad, because, nigga, we done read about this in the old scrolls. Nigga, bro, this Sodom and Gomorrah. And if we don't do nothing about it, then we will suffer the same fate as Sodom and Gomorrah suffered.
That's right.
Understand? So keep going. So they had all these foot. So keep going. So they really coming to meet up for a council to learn a verdict of how they are going to handle Gibeah. Keep going up.
Cut on concert, verse 4. And the Levite, the husband of the woman that was slain, answered and said, I came into Gibeah that belongeth to Benjamin, I and my concubine to lodge. And the men of Gibeah rose against me, and beset the house round about me by night, and thought to have slain me. And my concubine have they forced that she is dead. And I took...
So, no, keep going, because you wasn't, that she forced that she is dead. And I took... All right, so the brother, he just really just pleading his case of why I sent y'all feet, hands, elbows, and arms and shit like that. Like, why did I get this? Why did I get this from my envoy, from my messenger? Why did I receive this? So he like, man, look, man, some crazy stuff happened, bro. Bro, we was looking for somewhere to stay. First of all, then nobody else let us in. Then second of all, when we finally got in, bro, we was getting messed up, having a good time with the brother. He had just got off from work. The brother came. He serving us good. He pouring us up. We eating big. Everybody chilling. And then some perverts surrounded the house. Shoot, you know how, a brother gonna say it like, and then some niggas surrounded the house and demanded that I come outside that they may lay with me. Keep going out.
Verse 6. And I took my concubine and cut her in pieces, and sent her throughout all the country of the inheritance of Israel, for they have committed lewdness and folly in Israel. Verse 7. Behold, ye are all children of Israel. Give here your advice and counsel.
So he went to counsel because he wanted justice off of what happened to his whore. But whether she be a whore or not, I guess she was still Israel. Understand what I'm saying? But the main point is, I don't let you go out, but the main point is that these niggas have a group of homosexual marauders that go around trying to have sex and rape travelers. That's what he was really getting at. And then they killed my real. I'm sure that he didn't tell him that she was a whore. It don't say nowhere in that, right? Because he probably would have had his head on the stick too. But keep
Concert, verse 8. And all the people arose as one man, saying, We will not any of us go to his tent, neither will we any of us turn into his house. But now this shall be the thing which we will do to Gibeah. We will go up by a lot against it, and we will take 10 men of 100 throughout all the tribes of Israel, and 100 of 1,000, and 1,000 out of 10,000, to fetch victual for the people, that they may do when they come to Gibeah of Benjamin, according to all the folly that they have wrought in Israel.
Right. So what they saying is that, like, look, all of us, look, we gonna mobilize this team, and this how we gonna choose them. And then we finna go up there and see what's up with them. See, and because he was the first one, because the victim was the first one that had to say something about it, that's why they going up there like this. Because if ain't nobody saying nothing, then y'all must all be about this. Right. Right? Like, if ain't nobody saying nothing, then y'all must all be about this. Then y'all must all be with this. Then y'all must be aiding and abetting a sinner.
That's right.
Somebody give me that. Hey, law, like, if a man speaks an oath and you a witness and shit like that, then you bear his iniquity. What's that? Leviticus 5:1. Somebody get that for me. But you keep, yeah. What you just said that? Keep going though, Topper. So. Yeah, and I gonna find it. Yeah, you was at
Oh, okay. Verse 11, right? Yeah, verse 11, yeah, right? Right. Verse 11. So all the men of Israel were gathered against the city, knit together as one man. And the tribes of Israel sent men through all the tribes of Benjamin, saying, What wickedness is this that is done among you? Now therefore deliver us the men, the children of Belial, which are in Gibeah, that we may put them to death and put away evil from Israel.
So basically, all of the tribes of Israel came together as one body on one accord and came at Benjamin. Like Benjamin the hand, they talking to the hand like, bro, what have you done? So it's really like you one body. And how it says in the in the scripture, if your eye calls you to sin, pluck it out. If your hand calls you to sin, cut it out. At this point, Israel was about ready to cut Benjamin off because they don't want to go through that hell again. They damn sure don't want to go through what just reading about what Sodom and Gomorrah went through, and just niggas that's looking at it turning into pillars of salt, some seasoning, nigga, some set. Nah, it was probably nasty. So when it was some nasty, like a pillar of salt. Shit ain't been broke down. Shit, it's rock. You gotta do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And they, bro, like they looking at this like they coming at Benjamin like, bro, tell me what y'all did. And really, go ahead.
So like y'all was gonna say, Otto, also too, they try to give them another opportunity to show justice.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They coming at them as one body, looking at one part of the body like, bruh, everybody here with me. So what you gonna do? Let's read and find. Go ahead.
Hey, I got that scripture. I feel that will fit perfectly in what you're talking about right now.
Bring it up.
Damn right, sir. Hey, this is Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1.
Okay.
And if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing, and is a witness, whether he has seen or known of it, if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity.
So if you heard about it, if somebody done told you about it, if you witness it with your own two eyes, and you do not say anything, then you are guilty of that sin. You sharing the sin with the suspect.
Damn. So I can, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
Okay. So now you know that we have a code. I'm talking about the Negroes, Hispanic, Native Indian Americans, the Israelites.
Right.
It's called no snitching. Right. So, is this law?
What is snitching? Is that
telling something that went on that you heard or seen?
So what is snitching?
No, that is not snitching. Snitching is yeah. That is not snitching. Snitching is when you are a participant in a crime and you swore an oath with your brothers.
Snitching is when you hold just as much guilt as the nigga that you trying to tell on, so he will take the whole burden for both of you guys' sin.
Right.
I said you guys, I didn't mean to say that. You niggas sin. Right, huh? Yeah, hell yeah, because you know what's going to happen. And bro, shit, and I'm glad that you asked that, because now we finna get into what happens when you don't do that shit. Keep.
Khan, sir. Okay, so, but the children of Benjamin would not hearken to the voice of their brethren, the children of Israel. Verse 14. But the children.
So wait. So let's go back, read that again.
Stop, right.
Verse
13.
Now, so the children of Benjamin would not what?
But the children of Benjamin would not hearken to the voice of their brethren, the children of Israel.
So they would not listen to them. Somebody come up with a solution. So what would you feel like personally? If you like, shoot, let's put it like this. All of y'all in here, my phone sitting on the table. Somebody stole my phone. Somebody seen them. Don't nobody say nothing. No. Better yet, not a phone. Money. I got $100,000 up here. Everybody up in here. It's something that everybody can split. Understand what I'm saying? Because they damn sure was splitting ass amongst each other. So something that they can split. So I got $100,000, and I'm looking for my goddamn money. Don't nobody say nothing. All of y'all got the goddamn money. All of y'all got it. You can have it. You cannot have it. But even if you don't have it, I want to, bro. Somebody is going to pay, and I want the person that's. How can I say this? Right. I want the guilty person to pay. But with a situation like this, it's even more different, bro. Because you know why? Everybody knows about this and not saying shit.
Right.
They know about this shit and they ain't saying nothing. Right. Go on.
So real quick.
Yeah, so that's a bad analogy because everybody knows about it because rumors get around quick because they talking amongst each other. That's why when nobody answering the goddamn door for this man and his caravan. Go ahead.
And see, this is my thing though. That city was Beaumont, correct?
Right.
Okay, and the brother that came to them was a Benjamite.
No, it was a Levite.
It was a Levite,
Right.
was a Levite. But this is my thing, he Israel. That's his brother. That's their brother. So this is my thing though. At that time, they knew who their brothers were. So now check this out. Well, like I say, like Topper gave the definition of snitching.
Mm-hmm.
So would it be snitching if a good brother, like say myself, if somebody saw your $100,000 up in here and ain't nobody said nothing, guess what?
What?
I know what the damn law of 5 and 1 say. I'm gonna say something to you. So check this out though. But what about this though? But he just already said though that they knew. So this is the thing. If they knew what was going on, I'm gonna put it like I'm gonna put it like this, man. I'm gonna put it like this, man. You know, like I say, man. One thing, two things for sure. This is what I know. It's hard as hell to get in. It's easy as hell to get in trouble, but hard as hell to get out of. And I'm not about to play with the Most High.
Oh no, it was easy for them to get out of this because all they had to do was be like, it was them niggas that live over there behind this thing right here. It's his uncle, it's her nephew.
So quick.
Hey, Salaki, sir, this was tribal pride because you said that this was one city. So Benjamin had an inheritance. They had territories. So they went to the leaders of Benjamin. It may have got to the leaders. It may not have. Maybe that city, like you said, was keeping it hush, and they just was doing their thing up in there. Right. But at the point when the brethren, when the other tribes came to them and said, hey, look, just give us the guilty party and let us put them to death so this can be over with. But they was like, nah. So that tells me that they was like, y'all ain't gonna move in and hurt none of our brothers. They looked at them, the Benjamites, as being more important than the entire brotherhood of the nation.
Damn, bro. So they was just some wicked motherfuckers. So their leadership was wicked. Obviously, that's a good ass point, brother. Sister, what you got? Yeah. Right. What's the word? What's the word they use for it? Amnesty. Is that it? Well, according to the penalty, let's yeah. Shit, I would call that amnesty because shit, and y'all finna find out why.
But the children of Benjamin gathered themselves together out of the cities unto Gibeah to go out to battle against the children of Israel. And the children of Benjamin that numbered at that time out of the cities 26,000 men that drew sword, beside the inhabitants of Gibeah, which were numbered at 700 chosen men. So Salaki, sir, if I could. So you had 26,000 West Indians that was going to defend 700 wicked niggas.
Bro. That's crazy. Bro, y'all hearing this shit?
You want me to keep reading, sir?
They stood us, yeah.
Khan, verse 16. Among all this people, there were 700 chosen men left-handed. Everyone could sling stones at a hairbreadth and not miss. And the men of Israel,
They
besides
go with it. They
shooters,
man, they snipers. They snipers with it. Snipers, nigga. Wow, nigga. Wow, left hand and right hand. Gone.
come with con, sir. And the men of Israel beside Benjamin were numbered 400,000 men that drew sword. All these were men of war. Verse 18. And the children of Israel arose and went up to the house of God and asked counsel of God and said, which of us shall go up first to the battle against the children of Benjamin? And the Lord said, Judah shall go up first.
Real talk now. Let's see how Judah fared.
Right, exactly. Sir, verse 19. And the children of Israel rose up in the morning and encamped against Gibeah. And the men of Israel went out to battle against Benjamin. And the men of Israel put themselves in array to fight against them at Gibeah. And the children of Benjamin came forth out of Gibeah and destroyed down to the ground of the Israelites that day 22,000 men. And the people, the men of Israel, encouraged themselves and set their battle again in array, in place where they put themselves in array the first day. And the children of Israel went up and wept before the Lord until the evening, and asked counsel of the Lord, saying, shall I go up again to battle against the children of Benjamin, my brother? And the Lord said, go up against him. Verse 24.
So they send Judah up there. Judah get done routed out. Why do you think? Why?
Because Judah was being Judah. You know what that means? Out here today, we're being straight up Negroes, niggas. Like, we will not follow no laws, statutes, or commandments.
No, that's not why.
Why?
All of them was supposed to take their ass up there together and fight them. Ain't no singling out. Israel, you go up there. Y'all all up there together. Send this many, send this many from Judah, send this many from Ephraim, send this many from.
So the council was all of them go together with a certain amount.
Shit, they went up there together, didn't they? So how come they divided by tribes now?
Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Salakia, because it's heavy, because see, a Christian will be like, well, no, the Lord told them to send up Judah. But it wasn't about what the Lord told them, it's about what they asked them.
Right. Keep going.
Come. Okay, where we at? What verse? This is Salakia, okay. Verse 24. And the children of Israel came near against the children of Benjamin the second day. And Benjamin went forth against them out of Gibeah the second day, and destroyed down to the ground the children of Israel 18,000 men. All of these drew sword. Verse 26. Then all the children of Israel and all the people went up and came to the house of God and wept, and sat there before the Lord, and fasted that day until even, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings before the Lord. And the children of Israel inquired of the Lord, for the ark of the covenant of God was there in those days. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, stood before it in those days, saying, shall I yet again go out to battle against the children of Benjamin, my brother, or shall I cease? And the Lord said, go up, for tomorrow I will deliver them into thy hand. Verse 29. And Israel set liers in wait round about Gibeah. And the children of Israel went up against the children of Benjamin on the third day, and put themselves in array against Gibeah as at other times. And the children of Benjamin went out against the people, and were drawn away from the city, and they began to smite of the people, and kill as at other times in the highways, of which one goeth up to the house of God, and the other to Gibeah in the field, about 30 men of Israel. Verse 32.
So they came up with a plan, an ambush plan, really, to rout them out. Benjamin came out there homosexuals up in here, bro. We can rape niggas' wives up in here, bro. We can do whatever we want up in here, bro. And we got the niggas that can fight and do so. Like, damn. Y'all don't want to be part of Israel no more or something, right? Damn, so,
Keep going, sir.
yeah, let's keep going, because I don't really want to skip over that. Over this part especially.
Verse 32. And the children of Benjamin said, they are smitten down before us as at the first. But the children of Israel said, let us flee and draw them from the city unto the highways. And all the men of Israel rose up out of their place and put themselves in array at Baal Tamar. And the liers in wait of Israel came forth out of their places, even out of the meadows of Gibeah. And there came against Gibeah 10,000 chosen men out of all Israel. And the battle was sore, but they knew not that evil was near them.
So the battle was fierce. It was a hard ass battle. They fight now. Shit, it's pretty much it's pretty much even now. Israel starting to get the upper hand. They got the plan on them now, on their terrain, on their territory. Keep going on.
Verse 35. And the Lord smote Benjamin before Israel, and the children of Israel destroyed of the Benjamites that day 25,100 men. All these drew the sword. So the children of Benjamin saw that they were smitten, for the men of Israel gave place to the Benjamites, because they trusted unto the liers in wait, which they had set beside Gibeah.
So, okay, we're going to get through all this. So what happens, just to sum it up, Israel came up with this elaborate plan with multiple ambushes. First it was that part, and then the next part they set the city on fire behind them and was killing all of the women and children who had laid with men and everything like that. So they routing them out. They killing them up real good, everything like that. Skip down to
chapter 21.
Hold on. Let me see, because I didn't mark that. Yeah. And they said it ended up being not just about Gibeah, but it was Benjamin against the rest of the tribes of Israel. And the hate got so intense that they damn near killed them all. So 21.
Carnival Concert, chapter 21, verse 1. Now the men of Israel had sworn in Mizpah, saying, there shall not any of us give his daughter unto Benjamin to wife.
So we got to the point where the leaders was like, bro, we don't even want our daughters to marry them. So if they men can't have wives, that means that they won't have children, which means Benjamin would cease to exist. I'm gonna just summarize the rest of it just for time's sake. So the elders came out and was like, nah, bro, like y'all can't do that shit, like because we done taught them a lesson, but we just can't cut them off from being Israel, because if we do that, then we would have surely cut off a tribe from Israel, and they didn't want to do that. So they devised a thing to where they would send the people whose daughters from the tribes of Israel or the cities that did not participate in that battle, so that they could use their daughters to marry the Benjamites. Understand what I'm saying? So all in all, you got Benjamites out, all your cities burned down, you really living in the wild, trying to find somewhere to go because don't nobody wants you in their city because you didn't speak up against this evil. So you really being exiled from Israel, save for a few elders that had some love and compassion in their heart for you, that was like, nah, man, we got to find some way to give them wives. So the people who we said that we was going to kill. Let's kill every woman and every man except the women who have not laid with men. And then we're going to send them up to Shiloh. And on a feast day, they're going to come out and dance. And then the men from Benjamin who are alive, who escaped, will take them as wives. So, all in all, Benjamin had it real bad, which why they have such a hard policy on homosexuals today. To this day, Bonty Man and shit like that, bro, they will chop your ass up to this day because this will never happen again. So Israel taught Israel a lesson that stuck with them to this day. Bro, niggas might not know that they Benjamin, but I bet they damn sure know that they don't want no goddamn homosexuals marauding around they goddamn town and taking everybody out. All of this shit could have been avoided the first time this gang tried to mount up and rape somebody, that somebody came to the leaders and said, hey man, we got a problem, man. It's a gang of faggots out here. That's right. And they raping people. They didn't do that. So this brought death and destruction down into the whole Benjamin for not telling one simple act of cruelty. Seeing snowballs, man. Seeing snowballs. An even more deeper point is, no, I can't even say that. But this Levite, he really had that coming. But wrong is wrong and evil is evil. Get counsel. The UPK has a strict policy on that shit. He say, she say, ain't good enough. That's this. That's Judges 19. That's not solving a problem. That will never solve a problem between you and your brother or nothing. After you done went to him, if y'all can't solve the goddamn problem with yourselves, and you need a mediator. The Bible says in the mouth of, then the truth should be what?
Established.
Right. Get counsel, man. One little thing can destroy a nation. One man falling can destroy a nation. Remember that. Shit with that, man, I'm going to pass the class over to priest and officer who? Naquan.
This is the I.S.U.P.K. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18, Numbers 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs, from breakoffs. no matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the I.S.U.P.K like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the I.S.U.P.K. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.